Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trove. This is a game that I've only been playing for a little over a week now. I first started playing it back when I did the Extra Life event last weekend, or I guess weekend before last now. Anyways, it's a pretty sweet little game. It's currently in closed beta, but they're going to be releasing an open beta for it later this week. So everybody's going to have a shot at playing this. And from then on, I believe it's just going to go free to play. Correct me if I'm mistaken. Anyways, it's a pretty sweet game, and the best way I could really describe it is by saying it's Cube World meets Minecraft. It's not Minecraft, but it obviously has kind of that voxel cuboid style as you're looking around here. So, anyways, let's take a look around, and I'll show you what we got. So, there's a couple different modes in Trove, and what you're looking at here is a club world. This is a club world that me and some of my buddies have created. This is my little work of art, and that is my buddy Tingar's, who you may recognize from some of my other videos, the name at least. Anyways, yeah, I was working on this, pretty happy. In Club Worlds is kind of like your own little world for your guild, and you can just build whatever you want, which is pretty cool. And that part is more like Minecraft, except for we expanded our club world, and when it did, it like ripped a huge chunk out of the side of my house, which I was not happy about. That was all complete there now. It looked, oops, it looked like this side, which is kind of hard to see, but it was pretty cool looking. Very cool. So it looked like that on the other side, but it doesn't now because we expanded this, and it kind of like that kind of darker green area there. That's all new. Kind of exploded my house. Yeah. Because it's too close to the edge or something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, so some of the stuff you can do, there is a building mode, which you just access by hitting tab, and you go transparent. It is important to note when you are in this mode, you look transparent to yourself, but other people can still see you. But when you are in building mode, you can place blocks like so. And right-clicking removes blocks, also like so. One cool thing is that you don't have to actually actively go over and pick up blocks. For example, if I mine that way over there, doesn't matter where I am, it will come to me. So I just receive that, period. Alright, so that is the build mode. The build mode's pretty simple. Unlike Minecraft, where you have certain blocks that are different materials, in this, they're all just different colors, basically. There's metallic versions, there's glass versions. I mean, I can show you some of them up here. There's actually glass right there. It's really hard to see it because they don't have like a texture or anything to them. They're just that color. So you can see this one here actually is glass, just lightly tinted. But yeah, other than stuff like water, pretty much everything is just a color block. So I kind of like that actually over something like Minecraft, where when you're trying to make the right colors and stuff like that, it all comes down to trying to figure out which blocks are the best ones. There are crafting stations and things that you can make. The chest, which is personal for you, as it says, personal chest. There's the barbershop, which you'll get experienced with right off the bat. There's a couple different races. And then different skin tones. I'll be undead, that's cool. There's no other skin tones for undead. And then different hairstyles and hair colors. Can be blue and purple and green. Okay. And then just a bunch of different benches. They all do different stuff. There's really a lot too much to try to all go into and explain what they all do. The cube converter lets you make blocks of different colors. You get a workbench, crafting bench, gardening benches. Just stuff that allows you to kind of manipulate your world. One we will look at here is the class changer. Now, I have all the classes unlocked, but there are 5 different classes right now. They are working on a 6th one as we speak, and I'm not sure how soon that will be out, if that's going to be available for the open beta or not. My guess is not, but it should be coming up pretty soon afterwards. But yeah, we have the Knight and the Gunslinger. These are the 2 that you're going to get for free when you start the game. And then there's the Fey Trickster, Dracolite, and the Neon Ninja. And these are all unlockable classes. And you can unlock them either using these credits down here, which is basically cash money, or you can unlock them using qubits, which are the in-game currency. And you earn that, I think, pretty much only by doing like a once-a-day thing. You fill up that bar. You can see it up in the upper right corner there. That's the bar. That's how many qubits, or that's the progress I've got to unlocking my qubits. So just run around killing stuff, doing bosses, and I'm disconnected. This happens sometimes. Oh, look, we're back. And it puts you back pretty much where you left out. Hopefully I don't have like a piece of broccoli on my lip or something. Okay. So, now I've mentioned there's the building mode. The other mode is the adventure mode. And this is where the game kind of tries to set itself apart from stuff like Minecraft. Because, let's face it, almost everything is kind of some sort of knockoff of Minecraft anymore. At least that's what people will say anytime a game uses voxels. And fair enough, there's building and stuff like that, just like in Minecraft. But this is where it's a little bit more like Cube World. So here's a bunch of portals that are up here in the top of my base. And we'll go take a look at that. I'm using my Gunslinger, which is my highest level class I've got. It's not my favorite. I think actually my personal favorite so far is the Fey Trickster. And having tried all of them, I have at least some experience to go by that. So we'll hop into one of these adventure portals. Level appropriate. And let it choke for a moment. There we go. So now we're in adventure mode. Now, when you're here, you can build stuff if I want to. I can still swatch into adventure mode and place blocks. Yes, if I really want to, I can noob spire. It's a viable tactic, really. But I can shoot stuff from up here. You can actually damage blocks with your fires. Fires. Me speaking with good. Anyways, your attacks and stuff will damage blocks, as you can see. I can actually just dig a hole by charging this up and repeatedly firing my second fire. You can hop over. There are some rarer resources you need for crafting and stuff, like these things here. They're pretty obvious because they all look way different than normal colored blocks because they have textures. So you can switch into your mining mode and use your little mining beam and carve a little circle there. That's all going to fade away, but yeah. It's supposed to be adventure mode, though, so you're supposed to be running around fighting mobs and stuff like that. One thing to note, though, about the mining, you don't always get the color block that it is that you mined. Like, for example, these are gray blocks. Okay. I mean, that's pretty gray. And then purple blocks. Usually it tries to give you something comparable, but not exact. Like, that's not purple or yellow. Oop. Yeah, now we're hand-to-hand combat. So it is an action game. All the classes are going to have a basic attack and then 3 abilities. So in the gunner's case, your basic attack is just your shooting. You can hold down the button and continue shooting. And then your secondary attack, which you can see down there is M2, is your right mouse button. Usually it's got a charge for it. I just missed entirely there. That was beautiful. The ranged guys are harder to fight. I'm really not doing good with the English tonight. Anyways, so you've got those. So I've got the basic attack. I've got my right charge up shot. And then I have my 1 ability, which is really sweet. I actually love this ability, but it fires straight down. It does do damage to anybody that's in an area right below you, and it projects you way up high in the air. Which... Ow. I just totally failed at that. I used to get around, actually, more than I used to attack anything. I keep forgetting it actually hurts things. I use it all the time to just kind of pogo stick my way up. So, like so. Woohoo! I just got way up on top of these trees and stuff. Ow. Hi. The other ability is my 2 ability, which allows me to move really, really fast and fire my guns like it's nobody's business. Only lasts for a few seconds, but it's pretty sweet. Now, when you are running around in the adventure world, one thing that's pretty cool is there's no parties or anything. Everybody is basically in a party. They're all together. Notice I just got 1 warp seed from the guy that guy over there, Endmord, killed somebody, and I got an item for it. He's not losing out on any items by that. It's just I get bonus stuff. So, very, very cool. Same goes for mining. If people are mining stuff nearby you, you will probably pick up some extra resources just running by them. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. Q is your flask. Good key to know. It is quite easy to die in this. Already, good grief. Summons bees. That's annoying. The bees. The bees. Right. So Q is your flasks. You can see down there at the bottom, I have 9 left. When you start off, you're going to have 12 of those. And you only get 12 of them. It's a bit hard to explain, really, but they're refillable, but only at certain refill stations. So you can go refill them as much as you want for free, but you're limited to whatever your cap is. By default, it's 12. Mine is actually 13 now. I've gotten stuff unlocked. Right over here is a cornerstone, which is something very important. Not only is it a spawn point for when you die, I'm pretty sure I'm going to aggro that guy if I get over here. But yeah, you'll see there's this plot here. This guy is totally going to aggro me. Yeah. Okay. Wow. That looks like somebody noob-spired just into oblivion. Anyways, so you'll see stuff like this with the big X over it. That's a dungeon. There's one over there. There's a few of them over there. But you'll see some other structures too, and they're always going to be kind of small on these little slabs. And what these are cornerstones, and they're kind of like mobile homes, is about the best way I could put it. So if I press E there, it will build my cornerstone, which is a structure that I have made on these cornerstone places. Mine's not exactly anything glamorous to look at, but you can change these yourself, and no one else can touch them. And whatever you change, it will save. So for example, if I come in here and take off that row of green and replace it with purple, now it will save that, and anytime that I pop up my cornerstone somewhere else, it's going to just pop up however I've changed my cornerstone. So when you die, you will spawn back in wherever you've got your cornerstone set. So very important to know if you've got your cornerstone really far away. So you want to kind of keep respawning these fairly close to you. Here's one of those recharge stations here. So now I've got my 13 flasks again. Same goes with all the stuff inside of it. You can set up crafting stations and things in here if you want to, and just spawn this up and start using your crafting stuff. Weapons and gear and stuff, though, in keeping with more of the adventure mode style, you don't do crafting of weapons and gear. You can upgrade them, but you don't actually get to make weapons and gear. You find them in the world. They drop off of guys. You can finish off some of the dungeons. These things you see with the big X's over them. Let's see if we can find... It looks like that green section there has been relatively untouched. Let's go that way. That's really tall. I wonder if that guy actually was up there. There is fall damage, but it's pretty pathetic. Like, he could probably have jumped off that top way up there and survived. More than likely. You can run up 1 block increments. Oops. Oh, canyon. So the worlds are randomly generated, and to be honest, I don't really know quite how all that works, because I seem to be in a different world every time that I go into adventure mode. Slay the Mushroom Lord, okay. So we are near a quest objective, you can see in the upper right there. Slay the Mushroom Lord. It doesn't tell me where the Mushroom Lord is. Whew. Gunslingers don't have a whole lot of HP. They're cool, but... Ah. Hello down there. We're good at being really cheap, though. Makes up. Oh! That's not the Mushroom Lord, that's just a normal mushroom guy. You know, normal as mushroom guys are. Okay, this doesn't look forbidding at all. Right. Wait, there's what? There's water. And mobs underneath it. Oh, it's a waterfall. Okay. Oh crap. Q. Ah! Oh, there's some loot that dropped. Got a jester's cap. Let's see. Oops. B pops up your bag. Not I. Drives me crazy. Always hit I and it brings up this, which is useless. What is this? Not really all that great. Not bad, but not that great. Alright. Purple portals usually lead you to a boss room. Yellow portals will lead you in and out of the boss room once the boss is defeated. Oh, it's a jumping puzzle. Not a problem. Guys are a little tougher though. I am really going through potions quick here. Ooh. Die already, jeez. So when you defeat something, or a challenge or a raid or anything like that, I call it a raid, it's a little dungeon thing. You get one of these chests at the bottom, which you break open for loot. Fungus friend. Yeah, it's a piece of junk. You get 3 different types of gear. You've got your weapon, your face, and your hat. Yes, your face. Your face is a piece of gear. It's masks and stuff like that, but still cracks me up. You can have just a random face like what I've got. And I've got like a UFO beaming onto my head for my hat. They're really, really random. And I think my zappers are supposed to be reminiscent of the old Nintendo zappers. Hi. No, get away from me. Oh, hey. I think it's supposed to be this way, actually. Don't chase me. So, yeah, here we are. Looking for... Alright. I've really taken a beating, yes. Oh, there is the boss. Is it hard to take me serious like this? Okay, so yeah, here is a boss guy. He's got the crown and he's glowing. It looks like he's on fire, which means if I attack him, I will probably get set on fire. Ah, stop hitting me. Why are you so freaking fast? And strong. Jeez. My gear isn't the best for this area. I'm actually still wearing gear from the earlier dungeon areas, and he's just gonna summon more of those, isn't he? Okay, well, that's how you die. I am not ready for this area. Anyways, so if I press E, it's going to take me back to my cornerstone here. Oh, that's another player. There is no PvP in this at all. Ah, jeez, I just respawned. I'm trying to get on with things. Oh, it's a sombrero. And it does nothing for me. Other people are not able to break blocks in your place, but as you can see, he's just coming in and helping himself to my stuff. He's able to use my benches and things like that. But, of course, the personal chest is only your stuff, so he is not able to access any of my items in there. So, not to worry. But, yeah, I mean, really, that's Trove in a nutshell. There is more to it. I mean, there's mounts and some stuff like that. But it is a lot of fun, and I have been enjoying it a lot. You know, time will tell if it's able to continue to be entertaining further down the road. But yeah, for the most part, that's it. I may do some more videos of Trove in the future. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comments down below. But that's it. So thanks for checking out Trove with me. Like I said, it's coming up on open beta here in the next couple of days. I think Wednesday is when it's out. So take a look at it and tell me what you think. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
But it's like red cowboy.
That was you.
Crap! You ran me over!
Well, are you dead?
Yeah!
Crap! Why'd you get out of your car and then, like...